ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of NXT. And tonight, big main event as your NXT champion Bron Breakker takes on Grayson Waller, as well as the Iconics take on Toxic Attraction later on tonight. But opening up, it's going to be your NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose in action, taking on Cora Jade.
And the future is now.
Big matchup here for the NXT Women's Division here, as we get to see the debut of the up-and-coming Cora Jade making her way down to the ring. Cora Jade will be taking on Mandy Rose, the woman that was able to win the NXT Women's Championship a couple weeks ago. We were actually supposed to hear from her last week here, but there was some difficulties with her scheduling, and she wasn't able to make it. Same with Bron Breakker. But for both of them, they are actually in action tonight. But for Cora Jade, making her NXT Women's debut, this is a big opportunity for Cora Jade to showcase her skills and kind of show why Triple H has signed her. And with the new direction that NXT is going with, and with the after the draft, we keep mentioning the whole. The veterans that got taken up to Raw and SmackDown, and NXT kind of having to restart, even though they had that draft months and months ago. And unfortunately for NXT, got to rebuild. They've done it before, and I'm sure they'll do perfectly fine. As here comes Mandy Rose with the NXT Women's Championship. Championship looking really good around her waist. And for Mandy Rose, this is a good time for her to step up to the plate, show why she's the NXT Women's Champion. It's not going to be easy. A lot of great women have held that championship, and to the chagrin of that, Lacey Evans, she was I would say the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion of all time here in the series, and for her to not even lose it, but having to vacate it due to being taken up to Raw. I mean, it sucks for Lacey Evans, and I'm sure she'll do great things, but I'm sure she wanted to go out on top and at least, go out like a champion and not have what just happened, recently. But it is what it is, and so now Mandy Rose is going to be leading the NXT Women's Division into the future. And we know that Mandy Rose will be taking on Saray coming up at NXT TakeOver in Your House Royal Rumble weekend. So here we go, Cora Jade versus Mandy Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think's going to win? Will it be Mandy Rose, or will it be the young and up-and-coming superstar Cora Jade? And a little bit of a snake eyes maneuver there early to open us up tonight. But a lot of big contests tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Iconics taking on Toxic Attraction. That should be a good matchup there. We have Jordan Devlin, the United Kingdom champion. He'll be taking on Wesley one-on-one later on tonight. And a match that could definitely be underrated. That being Veer Mahan taking on Joe Gacy. Should be a very interesting match there. Definitely different styles of wrestling in that match. And that will be actually up next after this very match. So we'll see how that's going to fare. And there's a lot of matches over these coming weeks that it's going to kind of determine what the future of this brand is going to be. And with Punk Society still being here on NXT, we have Karrion Kross, the Intercontinental Champion. We also are seeing some issues with wait a minute. We're hearing Saray's music, I believe. Yep, that is Saray's music. Mandy Rose a little occupied. It seems like we've got some mind games going. Saray sending a message, getting in the head of Mandy Rose, and Cora Jade going to get the upper hand here early. But like I was mentioning about Punk Society, CM Punk is having his struggles with trying to get the NXT Championship around his waist. You got oh my goodness, what a swanton bomb there from Cora Jade. Are we going to see an upset victory here to open up NXT? We do! Cora Jade, due to the help of Saray with the mind games, hits a swanton bomb and takes out Mandy Rose in a huge upset victory. That is not what Mandy Rose wants to do in a big matchup like this. And look at that swanton maneuver. And Cora Jade with an impressive debut to open up NXT, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Big matchup now between Veer Mahan and Joe Gacy. Looking to climb up the rankings here in NXT. Both of these gentlemen were both in a big I believe it was a six-man battle royale to determine the Intercontinental Champion. Karrion Kross would ultimately, in the end, walk out with the Intercontinental Championship.
Making his way to the ring from Punjab, India.
It's gonna be a big night for these men, and you know, I may, you know, keep saying that over and over again, but it is a lot of these up and coming superstars you may not know. So these guys are going to be trying to climb up the ladder and see who's going to be next in line for the Intercontinental Championship. Karrion Kross, I'm sure, is going to be definitely watching over these matches here. Veer Mahan, a former Major League Baseball pitcher, I believe for the Oakland A's, before turning over to professional wrestling. We'll see how Veer Mahan will be handling the NXT spotlight tonight. He did pretty good in that battle royale. We'll see how he ends up in singles action. And now it is Joe Gacy making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has definitely some creepy vibes. Obviously, Joe Gacy has something special in him, and imagine having Joe Gacy take on Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross already has that demeanor of, you know, gonna wreak havoc no matter what. But you could have Joe Gacy that, you know, potentially could match him stride for stride in the terms of, you know, being kind of creepiness, the aggressiveness. Joe Gacy definitely brings that to the table. As Joe Gacy makes his way down the ring, I want you guys to, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of NXT. NXT is currently in a rebuild process, and, you know, getting to understand these new superstars. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces, but then also you're going to see these superstars be like, oh, okay, I haven't seen this superstar in the series before. Hey, there's potential in the superstar. Maybe I'm going to get behind the superstar. Maybe they're going to, you know, pick up some wins, much needed wins. You never know. But here we go. Veer Mahan and Joe Gacy looking to climb up the rankings here. Much needed win for both men is needed here to climb up the Intercontinental Championship rankings. Both men fighting for a possible Intercontinental spot in the future. This is not a number one contenders matchup, but it is going to be pivotal into possibly getting a chance for the Intercontinental Championship at NXT TakeOver in your house. Look at Joe Gacy just eating this up right now. Got to be careful with the big man Veer Mahan. Can't just let him get him too much rest here. Joe Gacy. Oh, look at this. The Lion Tamer flipping him over there and able to just stretch out that lower back. Imagine if he's able to have Veer tap out here. As now Veer able to get out of it momentarily, but how much damage was done to the legs as again Veer Mahan pushing him away. He's like, nope, I'm done with it. No more of that, please. Oh, look at Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy. Oh, brutal neck breaker there. Trying to send a message here early, as now here we go with a pinfall. Ooh, just a one count. Look at Joe Gacy, cannot believe it, but, you know, for Joe Gacy, he's got to stay on his opponent. You can't get frustrated. There's going to be moments in your career exactly like this where you got to realize, hey, I can't put away my opponent early. I got to think of another strategy to put him away. Even if it has to be a cowardly way, which I'm not suggesting, you know, would be the best way, but I mean, a lot of superstars will do anything to pick up that win. Now Veer looking to fly here. What height on that elbow drop there on Joe Gacy. Pinfall attempt here from Veer. Ooh, able to kick out. Joe Gacy stays in this matchup momentarily. Joe Gacy just in trouble right now. Veer Mahan has all the momentum. Can Joe Gacy get back in this matchup? Spinning discus clothesline, turning Gacy inside out. And I think with that, this match may be all she wrote. Oh no, but Joe Gacy, a little bit of the adrenaline flowing through him, and Gacy with a fall-away slam. I think Veer Mahaan had this match won, honestly, but Joe Gacy was taking his time to take this in. Look at that! From the second rope, jumping to the top rope, and then hitting a beautiful moonsault from the top rope. You cannot ask for anything better there. There's now a submission hold here. Referee right there in position if Joe Gacy were to tap out. Joe Gacy can grab that bottom rope, I think. He's very close to it. As Veer Mahaan lets go. Well, he's thinking it may actually be enough, and a lot of times it also may be 2, 3. Yes, it is. Veer Mahaan with a big win here on NXT. Not too much you really can ask for. A big win for Veer Mahaan. We're going to see where this is going to take him. Could we see with him picking up some more wins in the future, maybe get himself a title shot? We'll have to wait and find out, as it looks like Veer Mahaan's not done yet. Going to town on Joe Gacy here after the very matchup. Come on, Veer. No need for this. At NXT TakeOver in your house, I'm going to have to face one of my toughest tests ever, and that being Carmelo Hayes. Both me and Carmelo Hayes know each other pretty well, and I'm not going to doubt whatsoever that he's going to have Trick Williams by his side there. But I'm the NXT champion for a reason. I defeated Carmelo Hayes and CM Punk all on the same night. All Carmelo Hayes does is run his mouth, and for the most part, he can back it up. But at a TakeOver, he's not going to be able to run his mouth, because I'm going to destroy it, break his jaw, and at the end of the night, I'm still walking out with my NXT championship. And tonight, Grayson Waller is going to get a little preview of what's to come at TakeOver. Sorry and pathetic men are on this NXT roster, and honestly, I'm surprised I'm not on Raw or SmackDown currently. I'm kind of frustrated with that. Like I said, I love being with CM Punk and Ilya Dragunov, but something needs to change around here on NXT. I need better competition, because this rebuild NXT roster sucks. So next week here, I'm going to have ourselves a open challenge. Not for the Intercontinental Championship, but we are going to have an open challenge next week. One of you superstars deciding to actually step up to me and show what you got. Because right now I'm not really impressed, especially after Joe Gacy and Veer Mahaan's matchup. So next week, boys, you better bring it. Now it is time for some women's tag team action, as this is Toxic Attraction, ladies and gentlemen. And Mandy Rose, being the leader of this group, can lead to big things here on the NXT brand. You got JC Jane there and Gigi Dolan there on the left, JC Jane on the right. A lot of potential here, and this team is taking on the current women's tag team champions, that being the Iconics. Mandy Rose probably not in the best mood after losing to Cora Jade. You can give a big victory or help in that situation to Saray, who is the #1 contender and will be facing off with Mandy Rose at NXT TakeOver in your house. As here comes your NXT Tag Team Women's Champions making their way down to the ring.
Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics.
For Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the question is, who is going to be their #1 contenders? Who's going to be facing them at TakeOver? Could it be Toxic Attraction? With a win tonight, you could very well say that, maybe they earned that opportunity. Obviously, there's going to be other women in this tag team division that are going to be fighting for their spot in this tag team division. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay have been on all sorts of brands since debuting here, starting off in NXT and gradually growing up to Raw and SmackDown over the years. Iconics getting a perfect opportunity tonight to showcase their skills once again and walk out with a big victory. I know this is not for the tag team titles, but to say, hey, we're not gonna be blown over by these women. So here we go, Gigi Dolan and Peyton Royce kicking us off here in this matchup. Peyton Royce going right after the referee. Gigi Dolan's like, hey, pay attention to me, not the ref. But still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Devlin, the United Kingdom champion, takes on Wes Lee as Peyton Royce looking to steal one. And Bron Breakker versus Grayson Waller. Big words from both Bron Breakker and Karrion Kross just moments ago. Bron Breakker can look to send a message to Carmelo Hayes tonight through Grayson Waller. And for Karrion Kross, big words there from Karrion Kross saying that, you know, he's admittedly saying that, you know, it's kind of frustrating that, you know, he's not on Raw or SmackDown, but, you know, he's loving being with CM Punk and Ilya Dragunov. So we'll see how that's gonna go. You know, CM Punk losing a big match last week, a #1 contendership match. So Punk Society's kind of struggling at the moment. We'll see if they can maybe get back on track. Karrion Kross is the Intercontinental Champion so far. Ilya Dragunov had a #1 contendership matchup last week and ended up losing to A-Kid in the #1 contendership match. So we'll see how everything's going to be coming up in the mere days and weeks coming up to TakeOver. As JC Jane trying to, if we can get this kid's head out the way, just trying to ruin Peyton Royce's lower back and arms. Referee at a 6 now, trying to get these women back inside of that ring. Oh, look at these kicks right to the face. They're like soccer kicks right to the face. Those are not going to be too good. And now trying to get back in the ring. Referee at a 9. Ooh, almost had a count-out victory there. And now Peyton Royce, nice springboard crossbody. Maybe it'll take away JCJ. No. Toxic Attraction still having plenty left in the tank. And I think with this pairing of Mandy Rose with Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, I think there's a lot of potential here on the NXT brand. I mean, not too much is known for JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. I mean, they've done a lot on the independents, and Mandy Rose picking up them as a tag team. I think Mandy Rose must definitely see something. Mandy Rose has been around the block for quite a long time here in Universe Mode. This is her first championship, that being the NXT Women's Championship. So we'll see how the guidance of Mandy Rose is going to fare. And this is actually a first time having a singles, or a first time having a tag team match here on NXT. Spinning heel kick, taking down Billie Kay. Now we go with the hot tag, Gigi Dolan, basically allowing Peyton Royce to get tagged into this ring. Probably wasn't the best time to obviously taunt the crowd. As this is not the spot you want to be, right on the bottom rope, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Peyton Royce loving where she's at, just rubbing it in the face, just laughing at Gigi Dolan. We'll see if Peyton Royce will eat her words at all as Royce continues to go to work here. Big haymaker from Royce, but Gigi Dolan one step ahead. Big kick, going for a clothesline. Oh, reversal from Royce into a big German suplex. And now, will that be enough to put her away? No, just a strong kick out at 1. Gigi Dolan is not going to go down without a fight here. Spinning heel kick, or spinning leg kick, whatever you want to call it. Either way, very effective, but not going to go for the pinfall. Very surprisingly there. Going to allow Billie Kay to maybe go for the pinfall. Yep, and that's maybe going to cost her because it's been a long time. Oh, 2.5. I think Peyton Royce gets that 3 count if she didn't waste all that time just to tag Billie Kay into the match. Big forearm there from Billie. And again, Billie and Peyton just laughing at their opponents here. And I can actually understand it to an extent because, you know, your opponent's down and out. They're not getting up right away, so maybe being cocky, confident at that moment is going to be helpful for them. Big forearm strikes there to Billie Kay. And now a big old drop kick takes her down there to ringside. And now we'll see if Gigi Dolan will try to maybe beat up Billie Kay some more. And actually, no. I figured with a lot of these opponents over the years, you normally notice, hey, let's get some more damage to the outside so I can easily go for the pin inside the ring. But Gigi Dolan wanting to do this effectively inside the ring. Good kick there from Gigi is now Gigi Dolan. Into the corner. Herself a tag, maybe? Oh, no. Now, oh, look at this. This is not, your arm does not bend too well like that. And now Billie Kay going to make her pay with a snap suplex, maybe? Gigi Dolan, no. Big reversal. German suplex. Takes down Billie Kay. Billie Kay is in trouble here. Toxic Attraction look really good right now. Can they keep this up? Pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? No, big strong kick out there from Billie Kay. And oh, look at this. Dropping her right on her head and neck area. Into a beautiful moonsault. And right, here comes JC Jane. Can she put away Billie Kay here? Perfect opportune time to do it. Both of these teams may not necessarily be fan favorites, but oh well. JC Jane just trying to torture that neck right there. Not going to be the best feeling ever. Going for a super kick. Billie Kay moves out the way and going to hit her with the Northern Lights suplex. And now Billie Kay going to look to steal one here, but Gigi Dolan's like, nope, I'm not going to allow that happen. You're going to have to beat us a good way. And now throwing Billie Kay over the top. And now looks like Peyton Royce is going to get tossed out as well. Perfect opportune time for JC Jane. Uh-oh. JC Jane, oh my God, what a flying double knees. Holy cow. And Billie Kay was even moving out of the way, so JC Jane had to kind of do that on the fly. And now JC Jane trying to make Billie Kay pass out here at ringside. Obviously, this is not a Falls Count Anywhere match, but JC Jane can incapacitate Billie Kay. This could definitely help out her chances in this matchup. And now back in the ring we go. Referee now at a 7. Looks like maybe we can get back in the ring. Yes, we do. Both women getting back in the ring at the moment. Good back and forth women's tag team action so far tonight. And oh, look at this big boot of Billie Kay right in the throat of JC Jane. Again, Billie Kay staying on her opponent. And that's what you gotta do. You can't let your opponent get a rest whatsoever. You give them too much of a resting period, you know, it's gonna help them out more than it's going to help you out. Now we go with another tag. Peyton Royce going to get tagged in. See if she can maybe put away JC Jane here. Oh, jumping kick to the dome. That could be all she wrote, but JC Jane going to decide to get a tag to Gigi Dolan. I'm going to go for a pinfall of her own here. Will this be enough? 2, 2.5. Good back and forth. And I've noticed in key moments in this matchup, after they've had a big maneuver in the matchup, they decide not to go for the pinfall right away, and we'll see if it will cost them. 2, 3. Oh no! I swear that was a 3 count, very close. And now Gigi Dolan has to go back to the table. Oh no, JC Jane gonna get tagged in here. I like those frequent tags, keeping these women very fresh. And uh-oh, JC Jane. What does JC Jane have in store? Oh, going for that big boot. Didn't really help her out there. Gonna go for the knee strike. Oh my God. Very vicious. And now gonna make Peyton Royce pay with a back suplex. And now gonna go for the pinfall attempt. Referee in position. 2, 3. Yes, it is. Impressive tag team debut of Toxic Attraction. A lot of back and forth in this matchup. Luckily for JC Jane, she didn't. She was able to capitalize, even if she did still miss that. I'm assuming is a kick strike that she wanted to do off the corner. But Mandy Rose and Toxic Attraction, we're going to see how it's going to fare for them in the near future here on NXT. And now we get to see ourselves some United Kingdom Championship action. Non-title match, but it was still some good old action here. And Wesley of MSK making their way down to the ring. This is your co-main event of the evening. And at NXT TakeOver in your house, it will be a kid taking on Jordan Devlin. We'll see how this is going to fare. This is going to be a good matchup for Jordan Devlin to definitely test him as the current champion. And for Wesley, if he's able to, let's see, have an impressive match and also pick up a win, Wesley may get himself an opportunity for the championship in the near future. But for Wesley, this is a perfect opportune time for him to showcase his skills and, you know, just pick up some wins. Just because you win one match doesn't automatically mean that, you know, you are next in line. You got to build up some wins. You know, over the years, you know, superstars will pick up a win and kind of automatically get that opportunity, even if they happen to beat a champion. But you got to kind of take your time. As here comes the United Kingdom champion, Jordan Devlin. The Irish Ace. Been very good with that championship around his waist. Before having that United Kingdom championship matchup, both when we had John Morrison and AJ Styles. AJ Styles was the United States champion here on NXT. He still is United States champion. It's on SmackDown now. Looks like we're kind of leaning toward a Jordan Devlin, John Morrison, AJ Styles type of matchup. But unfortunately, John Morrison and AJ Styles going back to Raw and SmackDown. So we had a United Kingdom Championship match, and ultimately Jordan Devlin walks out the new United Kingdom champion. This is going to be a good test for Devlin to see how he's going to fare against a man like Wesley. And if you guys were here inside this arena, the boos are very, very loud right now. It's going to be a home field advantage for Wesley in the terms of, you know, they're all going to be booing Jordan Devlin. Got all ready for this matchup. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go. Look at Jordan Devlin here. Oh! I think he's going to try to go for a springboard, maybe DDT there, but it ended up turning into a, you know, kind of just nicking Wesley there. Just a glancing blow there. Wesley barely getting up to his feet there momentarily, but Jordan Devlin able to connect with that axe handle off the ropes. And now the ripcord knee knocking out Wesley, and look at Devlin talking that trash, saying, "This is why I'm your United Kingdom champion. I'm here for a reason. I'm the Irish Ace. Put your eyeballs on me, nobody else. I'm the damn future here." There's now a big reversal, though, of Wesley. Let's see if Wesley can get some offense in here. Big punch and jab there. Big kick as well. And Seguri at the back of the swallow. It seems like the reach of Wesley may be an issue in this matchup. When he first missed that jab, I mean, I think he's got those short arms. Now Wesley, oh my goodness. What a springboard moveset. Very highly effective maneuver there. Just a one count there. Wesley was hoping that maybe they'd be able to pick up a win off of that, but obviously the champion's not going to go down without a massive fight in this match. And again with the knee, or I should say not the knee, but the punch to the face. Some good old knuckles. Oh, jumping forearm strike. Okay, that's made a glancing blow there. As Jordan Devlin gonna make him pay for going out to the outside. And now Devlin with his own moonsault. It may not have been from the top rope, but highly effective no matter what. Oh my goodness, what a stomp. But ladies and gentlemen, still to come is your main event of the evening. It is Bron Breakker taking on Grayson Waller. One-on-one. This will be a one-on-one debut for Grayson Waller. Bron Breakker will have a big opportunity tonight to showcase his skills again and kind of show you guys why he is your NXT champion. And like we mentioned before, Bron Breakker defends against Carmelo Hayes for the NXT championship at NXT TakeOver in your house. Oh, he's bouncing him off that steel post. The ricochet off hitting that is just brutal. And now Jordan Devlin. Oh, this is not good. Oh my goodness, what a slam to Wesley here at ringside. Referee now at a 7. Oh, double stomp to the midsection. Referee now to 9. Are we going to have ourselves a count out? Jordan Devlin back in the ring. Oh, look at Devlin actually being nice enough to actually break up the count. Now, a lot of superstars at the 9 count will go back in and kind of let their opponent get that count out victory, but for Devlin, he wants more action. He is not going to go down without a fight, and he's not going to, you know, at least this moment in time, he doesn't want to have his match just end with a count out. Look at Wesley. Thought maybe Wesley was going to go back in the ring, but deciding to go back to Jordan Devlin, and that's going to cost him as he eats a brain buster to the outside. Referee again getting that 6 count. Oh, big punch and kick and multiple jabs from Devlin. Oh, going to toss him down the other side. We're now at an 8. Does Devlin break this up? He actually breaks it up again. Devlin is really feeling himself in the terms of actually not having this end in a count out. Oh, Pele kick to the back of the head. Normally we always see the Pele kicks to the front of the head. And now we're going to see it again? We do. And Devlin's head hitting that steel steps there as well. Oh, and then throwing him into the steel steps as well. And look at Wesley. He's absolutely feeling himself here. Again, both men just, they don't want this to end in a count out, so they keep going after their opponent. And that's what you would like to see. I keep saying it over and over again, but it's great to see that, you know, they're not going to go with a count out victory just yet. That's Hurricane Rana there from Lee. Jordan Devlin definitely has a bright side in this NXT roster. Same with Wes Lee. That high octane offense to change the capacity of any sort of match in WWE. Oh, Devlin with another punch and another one. Another one fights the dust. Oh, again and again. These guys are just being very brutal at the moment. These guys' chests will be caved in at the end of the night. Jordan Devlin now. He's just stunned here at ringside on this barricade. Referee now at a 5. 6 now. We're going to see both of these men get back in the ring. Yes, we do. Obviously, that's where we need this match to end, inside of that ring. And now we have a reverse suplex taking down Devlin. Could we see Wesley walk out with a victory here tonight? Wesley with a 450 there. Will this be enough? No, the rope break. Devlin able to get that long left leg of himself going. And another 450. Another pinfall. But another rope break. No matter what maneuver you hit, you gotta move your opponent. And now Devlin. Oh, big reversal from Wesley though. A back and forth action, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, little trouble in paradise maneuver there from Jordan Devlin. Will this be enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Jordan Devlin beats 2 450 splashes. And then ultimately able to hit a Trouble in Paradise type of maneuver. Big win for Jordan Devlin. And Leslie gonna show Devlin some respect there. Impressive one-on-one contest we just witnessed here. Main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Grayson Waller takes on Bron Breakker. We said this before when he's in that 6-man battle royale for the Intercontinental Championship, that this man has a lot of potential. A lot of big name people in the back are backing this young man, Grayson Waller. Cocky, confident young man is Grayson Waller. So we'll see how he will be faring tonight in this one-on-one contest against Bron Breakker, the current NXT champion. The man defends against Carmelo Hayes at NXT TakeOver in Your House. The son of Rick Steiner, Bron Breakker had a hellacious showing in that triple threat match for the NXT championship between Carmelo Hayes, CM Punk, and himself. There were multiple moments in that match where you could see CM Punk winning, and same with Carmelo Hayes. So we'll see how that will fare with Bron Breakker first title defense against Carmelo Hayes. These gentlemen have definitely had some issues, especially once they first started debuting. A lot of back and forth. They are currently 1-1 against each other in the terms of singles matches. Next matchup against each other will be at TakeOver. But, you know, you got to kind of be careful with the Carmelo Hayes camp, especially with Trick Williams. It would be a big pivotal point in that matchup. But Bron Breakker, he's smart enough, and I think his uncle Scott Steiner could help him out with the math in the terms of being outnumbered. But we are ready for your main event of the evening. Grayson Waller and Bron Breakker, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, big kick there from Grayson Waller, stunning him momentarily into a springboard clothesline. And for Waller, will that be enough to put away the champion? Ooh, so close, 2.5. Imagine if that put away Bron Breakker with that springboard clothesline. I think maybe if he had a little bit faster in that delivery, I think maybe he could have been able to surprise him. But ultimately, we're still in this match. Bron Breakker going to try and show Grayson Waller why he's the champion. Vicious maneuver there. And now Bron Breakker. Devastating punches to the face there of Grayson Waller. Look at Bron Breakker feeling himself up here. Big punches here from the big man, Bron Breakker. Oh, Grayson Waller's like, hey, I can take some of this. Oh, the hell? Grayson Waller, innovative maneuvers there from Grayson Waller. Can definitely see the upside in this young man, but kind of taunting at the wrong time there, especially Bron Breakker getting back up to his feet early. Good kick there from Grayson Waller. Into a sling blade. And into a nice floating drop kick as well. And, you know, for Grayson Waller, you know, this would be a big-time opportunity. You're facing off with the NXT champion, but you're going to turn some heads here in NXT. Even if you happen to lose tonight, we have Karrion Kross having an opening challenge next week. Maybe Grayson Waller could accept that challenge. As what a beautiful moonsault. The height on that bad boy. If I'm Bron Breakker, you gotta be careful. Too many of these moonsaults, you can have some bruised ribs, some broken ribs. And oh, I thought there for a minute he was gonna go for another high-risk maneuver. Maybe go for the pinfall attempt after getting the crowd all pissed off at him. So Grayson Waller, if he wants to win this matchup, he's gonna have to stay on him. This brutal clothesline takes down Waller. Nice clothesline there from Waller to get back into this matchup. If If you're Carmelo Hayes, you got to be definitely keeping your eyes on this matchup. It's a big miss there from Grayson Waller. Now another pinfall from Breakker. Just a 1 count. See if Breakker can get some more maneuvers in here. Again, tossing him up in the air into a beautiful moonsault. Very vicious maneuver, and now Breakker getting spiked on his head. Oh my God! What a mover! What a move there from Grayson Waller. As now Waller here. Oh, innovative sit-out power bomb there. Breakker may be in trouble here. Referee right there to be in position, and it is enough. Grayson Waller, very impressive in his singles matchup tonight. Champions going down in fashion tonight. But Mandy Rose losing in singles action, and Bron Breakker losing in the main event. Grayson Waller definitely showing a lot of upside in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Bron Breakker not really able to get much of anything going. He was just one step ahead of it the whole entire match. Look at that set out powerbomb maneuver. And Grayson Waller walks out on top by defeating the NXT champion to end NXT. Wait, is that's Christian? What the hell? Christian, we have not seen him in months. Last time we've seen Christian was when he was taking on Seth Rollins back when Edge and Seth Rollins were feuding. And Christian trying to send a message by even going for the pinfall attempt, but still, are you kidding me? Christian Cage. Christian making his return to a WWE ring, and it happens to be here on NXT. Another one. Christian Cage is back, ladies and gentlemen, and no better way to do it as to do it inside NXT. Down goes Waller, and Christian is back, ladies and gentlemen. And now, wait, what the hell is this? There's no way. There is no way. There's no way. Chris Jericho. We have not seen him in years here in WWE. Last time we saw him, he was taken out by... Oh my God, the spinning elbow. Chris Jericho was last seen being taken out by Kevin Owens back in the day. What in the hell is going on? Everybody's coming back. Oh my God, and now Christian busted wide open. I didn't expect... I mean, Christian, I could kind of expect maybe once in a while, but this is crazy. Chris Jericho, and now Christian is back in a WWE ring. And now that's Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, what the dirty deeds? What in the hell is going on? Dean Ambrose, Chris Jericho, and Christian are all back on the same night. What in the hell is going on? And last time we saw Dean Ambrose, that was at Money in the Bank in a Hell in a Cell matchup between Rollins and Dean Ambrose. This is just full of surprises tonight. And now, oh my goodness, a brain buster there to Chris Jericho. I am in absolute shock, ladies and gentlemen. What a night. And Ambrose is going to cap us off here. Ambrose. Oh, different version of a DDT. The vicious maneuver. Thank you guys so much, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you on SmackDown.